Welcome back to Atlanta & Company. I'm Holly Furfer. Golden Home Services is a premier private in-home care service for seniors here in Georgia. It's a locally owned business, and they understand the unique needs of people as they age and pride themselves on their ability to assist with the individual desires of each and every client. And Client Care Director Greta Foll is here to tell us more about it. Welcome back.
Thanks, Holly.
So I know today we're going to discuss hospice care. And I would imagine that death and dying is a very difficult topic to discuss. It's such an emotional issue.
It sure is, absolutely. It's a real tough conversation to have. No one wants to face their own immortality. Oftentimes we find family members at their most vulnerable state because their situation can just be so devastating. And and that's where hospice care comes into play. And when I say hospice care, I'm referring to these trained healthcare professionals whose beliefs reflect that death is the end stage of life. Hospice care allows people to remain in their homes and have care that is compassionate and humane and just be as comfortable as possible. Last year, just a few statistics, cancer accounted for half of hospice diagnosis. The other half were, of course, kidney disease, sadly enough, dementia, of course, heart disease. And last year in the United States, 1/3 of deaths were under the supervision of hospice, which just goes to show how important hospice is and how important hospice can be during that end stage and through the grieving process as well.
Let's talk about that grieving process.
Sure.
What are the stages of grieving?
Sure. There are 5 known stages of grieving that occur as a result of an event such as an end of a relationship, the loss of a pet, and of course the loss of a loved one. The first stage is denial, and this stage people have a sensation of maybe numbness, isolation, avoidance, and they don't want to believe what has happened is true. Next is anger, very self-explanatory. The person is angry about the situation. They may even try to find someone or something to take it out on. Next is denial. The third stage is denial. In this stage, they're trying to get back what they have lost. In the case of a broken relationship, they may even bargain with that person they were in the relationship with in an effort to get them back. Next is depression. People are sad. They may cry a lot or find other ways to express their sadness. And last is acceptance. They found a way to kind of wrap their mind around what has happened and move on. They are sad. They may always be sad, but they're able to get through their day-to-day process.
Oh, it's such a difficult system to go through. So where do people turn, though, when they need this kind of care? Because the sad fact is we're all going to face it at one point. As much as we'd like to be immortal,
and
we have to deal with it.
That's so true. There are hospice companies in every state. These hospice professionals will come in a person's home and provide the care that they need. Many companies, such as Hospice Atlanta, who we work closely with, even have what's called an inpatient unit, where people can receive care around the clock, 24 hours a day, while they're kind of in this end stage. And one thing, Holly, that I'd like to point out is Golden Home Services is not a hospice company. However, we work very closely with these hospice companies to provide supplemental care. Hospice will provide under Medicare and Medicaid guidelines, and sometimes there may not be enough support. And that's where we come in with what we've coined our hospice support care and provide personal care and companionship services and be that supplemental care and leave that more skilled care up to the hospice.
Now, let's talk about where can your caregivers go to care for residents who get this kind of a service?
Sure. We can go anywhere where they live. Some may be living in that inpatient hospice unit. Some may be in assisted living facilities, in nursing homes, wherever they live, we can go.
So now somebody who might need your services, how do they get in touch with you if they want, this kind of a care, if they feel that they are going to have this need either now or maybe in the near future?
Sure. It's real easy. Just give us a call. We're available. We make ourselves available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is real important. You'll be partnered with a client care director, such as myself, and you can tell us your situation. We'll assess your needs. And we also have a website, goldenhomeservices.com, where you can go anytime and fill out a website submission form, and somebody will contact you.
Terrific. We know it's a hard subject, but it's nice to know that someone's there for us that we can lean on and depend on. Thank you so much, Greta, for being back here. And if you want to learn more about the services and personal care Golden Home offers, you can call them at 678-242-0084, or you can visit their website, goldenhomeservices.com.